Ricky Reed, love that song. That is Over Romantic on Rodney's MoreFM. You've got Chris with you, in for Nick on Rodney's Breakfast Club this week. And Nick caught up with Kaz last week from Paws Perfect Dog Training, your puppy training and development specialist. And they had a chat all about early socialization. Here's Nick.
Early socialization. There's a lot of talk about this. What does it actually mean? Is it very important? And how does it rank, in terms of how important it is for puppy and dog development?
Great question, Nick. I'm really passionate about socialization and early socialization for puppies.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people get confused about what it really means, and it's about exposure.
Yes.
So not just about interactions with other puppies, big puppies, little puppies.
Right.
It's more about exposure to the world of the humans. So things like vacuum cleaners, the garbage truck.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I've dropped a knife and fork on the floor. It made a funny noise.
Yeah.
The TV, all sorts of things like that. Just surfaces, environments, noises. Guy Fawkes Day, those loud banging noises, Halloween, kids wearing dress up and scary masks and funny hats and motorcyclists with big funny heads that walk around.
Courier drivers.
Yeah, courier drivers, high vis, all that kind of stuff. So it's about exposing our dogs to those things and normalizing them for them so that they see that and don't go, oh my God, that's a scary thing.
Yeah.
It's just another human. That's what humans do.
And so normalizing it is just by frequency? Is that how you normalize it? Or is it by reinforcing with words or with treats? Or how do you
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. So it's about building confidence through building positive associations with those things, but also about being gentle in those interactions and that exposure so that the dog learns to trust you in those moments and learns that if they are nervous or they feel uncomfortable in a situation that they can rely on you to give them confidence and to make them feel safe. And most of that is about building that confidence for them so that they learn that they can test new things and experience new things, because you can't expose them to everything.
Yeah, right.
It's just not practical. So chickens and horses and cats and rabbits, you can't do all of that.
No.
And at some point they're going to have an interaction with something new and you want them to be able to look to you for guidance rather than to have a reaction that's something that's undesirable.
Our big one with our dog was the first time he saw a cow. And we're like, oh yeah, he would not have ventured into that world for 18 months to 2 years, and then all of a sudden he's in the field with a cow, and it's like, of course he's going to act a little bit weird.
That's a really big dog, that is, yeah.
So, okay, great. So if people wanted to hear or know about more information, how can they get in touch with you, and what do you think would be the best thing to do? This is something they could probably do by themselves, but if they wanted extra little help with it, what would you recommend?
Well, there's lots of really great information out there, and a colleague of mine who is a veterinary behaviourist has produced a fantastic little handout, which you can probably get from my website. Which we can put it up there anyway to make sure that there's a download there so that you guys can, and it gives you little balloons that you can step through as far as exposure is concerned, and it's a great resource.
Yeah, great. So pawsperfect.co.nz, that's where people can go and get that as well. So amazing stuff. Hey, Kaz, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.
Great. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Nick.
Awesome stuff. And don't forget, you can catch Kaz's chat each week, and it's proudly sponsored by Pet Cover, New Zealand's leading pet insurer. Awesome. On the way soon, we're talking about